So was this White House assassination attempt a staged event? Have a listen here. It's starting to look that way.
I'm sorry, but none of this seems real. Like, at all. You've probably heard by now, a suspect armed with knives and guns tried to storm the White House Correspondents Dinner tonight. The guy's name was Cole Allen, and he was very quickly neutralized by security. But then people online started to do a little bit of noticing.
Right. And have a look here. So they did notice. So look back here on the date on February 24th, actually late Thursday before Friday. They started actually April 23rd at 8 p.m. search from Israel on this name Cole Thomas Allen, and which is also very interesting because this is coming from Israel. It also, Russia pointed out this. He just happens to have an IDF sweater on. In an unexpected turn of events, a recent photo of the gunman who shot at Trump's surfaced, showing him wearing an Israel Army sweatshirt. The photo, published by Russia today on its official X-rated account, sparked widespread debate about the assailant's identity and his relationship with and support for Israel. This incident occurred at a time when the U.S. is trying to end the war with Iran at any cost, defying the wishes of Tel Aviv, and Netanyahu supports continued confrontations and a resumption of joint attacks against Tehran. However, Trump's decision to extend the ceasefire thwarted his desires. Israel is a terrorist organization. So that was posted from Russia. And also, this was posted from Bibi Netanyahu after. We're glad that both of them, along with senior U.S. government officials, emerged unharmed. There's no place for violence, not against political leaders, not against anyone. This includes not only the U.S., it includes the first and foremost, the state of Israel from within. Get that? So first and foremost, the state of Israel. So I don't know. Anyways, we'll continue on here.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but it's starting to look like one big show, beginning with what Caroline Levitt said right before the start of the event.
It'll be funny. It'll be entertaining. There will be some shots fired tonight in the room.
This, by the way, is Trump's first time attending the White House Correspondents Dinner as president, and CNN ran this article a few hours before saying to expect the unexpected. Within an hour.
It's also very interesting that Trump skipped every single Correspondents Dinner as president, 2017, 18, 19, 20, and even 2025. Now in 2026 is his big debut. And wouldn't you know it, a stage shooter pops up in the lobby right to rescue his polls. What a coincidence, folks. Almost like the script wrote itself. Interesting.
Trump tweets out a video of the shooter running through the event, even though still, for some reason, we can't get any moving pictures of Tyler Robinson. Then it turns out the shooter, Cole Allen, worked at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Very interesting timing given all the UFO stories, so cue the conspiracy theorists on this one. And then there were the reactions, starting with Erica Kirk being Erica Kirk. I just want to go find you. I have to say, she looks very upset here, like way more upset than when her husband. Blech. Then we got Dana White just loving this whole thing.
It started getting noisy. Tables getting flipped over, guys running in with guns, and they were screaming, "Get down!" I didn't get down. It was fucking awesome. I literally took every minute of it in, and it was a pretty crazy, unique experience.
Totally normal reaction to what is supposedly a presidential assassination attempt. But the most ridiculous thing has to be maybe this coordinated influencer campaign saying this is why Trump needs a new ballroom.
I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's drone-proof, it's bulletproof glass. We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
And also here, you'll see this is a coordinated event with everybody on X. This is why we need the ballroom. It goes all the way down. We need that White House ballroom. I don't want to hear one more fucking criticism of Trump's new ballroom at the White House. And it just goes on and on and on. So, and they also, and there's another fun fact, is that a federal judge has temporarily halted construction of the $400 million, 990,000 square foot White House ballroom in the East Wing, initiated by Trump's administration in October 25. The project designed to increase state event capacity faces legal challenges over lack of congressional approval. The Interior Department was involved in managing excavation and repurposing of soil from the site. So, yeah, it's was that the purpose? Who knows? I don't know.
In the dumbest timeline ever.
We do. It is absolutely insane what is going on. And then it goes further. There was a girl that was actually at the event and talking about the lack of security. Anyways, have a listen here.
Straight. Some dude from California, 31 years old, knew at the White House Correspondents Dinner that there would be no security. This dude walked through the fucking front door with a gun. There was zero security. You cannot tell me this wasn't a fucking stage job. Check this video out.
How did somebody get a gun into the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Honestly, as somebody who went, there was no security. You just showed your ticket and you were able to completely get in. There was just no pat downs, no metal detectors, nothing going on. So really horrible setup, and I just don't even understand how that was a thing when the United States president was going to speak, who has already had assassination attempts on his life. So really crazy.
And then we got Mario who tweets out, breaking, the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooter was armed with both a shotgun and a handgun. Suspect identified as 31-year-old Cole Thomas Allen Torrance of California. Witnesses say that he assembled a long gun from a bag in an unsecured back room before charging the ballroom. Opened fire near the main Megatron screen area. Law enforcement officer was struck in the vest. Trump, Melania, Vance, and all protectees are safe. The fact that he got that far with that much hardware is the question every investigator is asking right now. Like, no fucking shit, dude. This kid comes all the way from fucking California. He knows how to hide his guns, and he just happens to know that there's going to be no security at that event. Like, you would never walk up to a White House with guns in a fucking backpack that you have to assemble, thinking you would assume that there's going to be Secret Service, there's going to be dogs, there's going to be fucking security. Whoever planned this thought that man was going to get to Trump. Abso-fucking-lutely. And his adrenaline, his nerve, his fucking everything in that environment probably overcame it, and he got nervous and overreacted and fucked up. What in the fuck is going on? And trust me, no Secret Service will be fired for this. Nope, because they're probably already all Israeli. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This country fucked. Get out now, baby. And the question is, why was this PSYOP staged? Why did they let that happen? Or if he wasn't supposed to get that far and this is all part of some big fucking PSYOP, why the fuck is it? What are we missing? What's happening? Where's the big distractions at? Is this to try to get Trump some brownie points for his fucking... Were they trying to do a fake staged Butler 2.0 all over again to get Trump some favor back from his people? Fucking joke. Or are they about to take away our guns? Or are they about to pass some fucking, who the fuck knows?
How to spot a PSYOP. Speed and uniformity. In every news outlet, influencer, government rep is saying the same thing within hours. It's probably coordinated. And I just came from the other room and listening to Fox News, and it's just over and over. Every pundit is saying the exact same thing. It's the left. It's the left. Can't believe this. And they're just on repeat saying the same thing. And then you got the people on X saying, we need a new ballroom. We need a new ballroom. So definitely uniformity. Emotion first, facts later. Fear, outrage, guilt, or moral panic pushed hard and fast. And that's exactly what they're doing. False flag, a horrific staged event blamed on a political enemy and used as a pretext to start a war or enact draconian laws in the name of national security. That's exactly what's going on right here. This is actually, and these memes come out. There we go. It's another runway scam. It's just amazing. And then I circle back to what Tim Dillon was saying back with Pennsylvania, and he's absolutely right. This is just, it's all staged. It's all fake and gay. Like Candace says, everything's fake and gay. It's amazing, but this is just another Butler, Pennsylvania attempt. Have a listen here. It reminds me of Tim Dillon. Have a listen.
Joe Kent was, I guess, her deputy director, and he resigned. And he's kind of alluded to the fact that maybe the assassination was not something that we don't know the full story. So maybe it was staged. Maybe it was faked. Maybe it was some kind of message to him, although I don't understand that because it almost, I don't get it. I don't get how close you would come. The top of the ear. But I think maybe it was staged. And I think now is the time to just come out and say, some people are going to be upset by this, but we staged the assassination attempt in Butler to show people how important it is and how important it was to vote for me and how far I was willing to go for them. Sure, some people will be upset if he admits it. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. I stand by Trump if he comes out and says, I faked this. I stand by him.
Again, raise your hand if you staged this whole incident. Was it staged? I don't know. To me, it's looking that way. And also, I found this other video. You just think there's a gunman in around the vicinity. People are running out of the building, and then you have these people here at the event. Literally, check out the girl on the black jacket.
Scary and terrible events, but it's not often where you have a loved one next to you in that moment, and you're also
stealing bottles of wine. Really, what kind of emergency is going on here? And then the funniest thing at all, and I'll end this with this, is Iran is on it. They're on it with their Lego videos, and they nail it every single time. You know, I don't know who's doing these videos, but they're doing such a great job. Have a look at this, the Lego video. This is Iran's reaction to what happened at the White House. Have a look.
Yeah. White House dinner just went down. Had to control everything. LMAO. But did you? Drama still hit anyway. No comedians. Snowflake, ego so fragile, can't handle the smoke. Hire the mentalist so you don't get roasted, bro. Control the whole show. You the only one to blame. No comedians. Super fragile snowflake, country going broke. MAGA waking up, they see the joke. You control the video, but you don't control Iran. Yeah. Before the meal, no food, no crumbs on the plate. Prices too high, empty plates, political pie in the sky. Shots fired, whole place got swatted out. SWAT team rushed in, Chicken Little freaking out. Ballroom is the stage, exit is the cue. Trick up your sleeve, didn't get to survive is the leave. Dapper change, cover up, staging the whole scene. Every time your polls drop low, you pull the same scheme. No comedians. Snowflake, ego so fragile, can't handle the smoke. Hire the mentalist so you don't get roasted, bro. Control the whole show. You the only one to blame. Yeah. You talk big tough guy, but we laughing out loud. Had to stage the whole thing so it don't expose the fraud. Shots fired in the room, cleared fast. No food arrived, just drama unsurpassed. Trump post, let the show go on like a hero, but no one was even phased in there. Zero. Shooter apprehended, even indifferent than planned. Now you say we'll just do it all again. Damn, yeah. Super fragile snowflake, can't handle the smoke. Shots fired, whole place evacuated. Let the show go on. You the only one to blame. No comedians. Snowflake, ego so fragile, can't handle the smoke. MAGA waking up, country going broke. You control the dinner, but you lost the same. No comedians. Fake tough guy show, now the whole world laughs. Sacred defense, we see the game. You control the narrative, but you still a loser. Sacred defense. No comedians. Super fragile, shots fired. Country going broke. Yeah, we see it. Sacred defense.
So, I don't know. They're on it. I think I'm with him. I think it's all staged event. I think that Butler was staged. Heard someone talking about Butler, and it was actually an ex-CIA person, and they said that you have to work your way back from the incident, because if you look at his ear now, his ear is perfect. And they said that if you would have got shot in the ear, there would be some scarring. It would be affected. And now his ear is completely perfect. So anyways, you got to work your way back. But his polls are at 32% right now. He's low favorability. He's losing the funding for the ballroom. Was it all planned? Was it staged? I think so. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. I think there's a lot of hints towards, I think it was. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts. Please like, subscribe, share, and hype, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.